Okay, let's now see what is a first degree equation and how to solve a first degree equation. Before to learn what is a first degree equation, it is important to say what is an equation. An equation is a mathematical equality characterized by having an unknown element called incognita and identified through a letter. Usually is the letter X. For example, a typical equation is 2x plus 1 equal to 5. In this expression, we have a letter that is our incognita, x. The sign equal, underlined in red color, is very important because in the equation, an equation is an equality. It is important to put in the equality the sign equal. Each side of the equal sign is called a member. We have the first member, this one, on the left of the equal sign, and the second member on the right of the equal sign. It is important to name with this word. By the way, what is the grade of an equation? The grade of an equation is the highest exponent to which the unknowns are elevated. For example, an equation is also 3x elevated to, or raised to 2, plus x elevated to 3 minus 5 equal to 4x plus 2. And then we have in the first member 3 terms added, and in the second member through 2 terms added. In the first member, the first element is elevated, appear with the exponent 2. In the second term appear with the exponent 3. And on the right side, in the second member, the unknown is presented with exponent 1, because x elevated to 1 means x without exponent. Then the degree of this equation is the highest exponent. Then the degree of this equation is 3. And then the degree of the first equation, the degree of 2x plus 1 equal to 5, is 1. And then the first degree equation, a first degree equation. What means to solve an equation? To solve an equation is to find the numerical value for the unknown x that realize the equality, makes true the equality. For better explain this concept, we start from a simple first degree equation like x minus 1 equal to 0 that is solved by x equal to 1, because if I substitute 1 in the x, I have 1 minus 1 equal to 0. That is true. But it is important to learn practical rules for solving first degree equations. The practical rules are 4. The first rules say that if in a member we found an adding term, it can pass in the other member, changing the sign. If a term in the first member is added, passes to the second member, subtracting. If a term is in the first member is subtracted, it can passes on the second member added. This means that if we have x plus 1 equal to 0, we have to leave alone the x element on the left side of the first member and all the other number in the second member. And then in the first member we have added the number 1. It can passes on the second member, subtracted, and then we obtain x equal to minus 1. Since if we have x minus 2 equal to 0, the term minus 2 that is subtracted in the first member passes on the second member added, and we obtain x equal to plus 2. If a term multiply the first member, like for example 2x equal to 5, it can passes on the second member, dividing all the second member, and then the number 2 that multiply the x variable passes on the second member, dividing the number 5, and we obtain x equal to 5 up to 2. If a term divide all the first member, it can passes on the second member, multiplying all the second member, and then we obtain, and then the factor 2 that is divided in the first member passes multiplying the number 10, and then we obtain x equal to 10 per 2, that means 20. These are the 4 rules that allow us to solve a first degree equation. For example, we can have this equation 2x plus 5 equal to x plus 10, we can apply the rules and obtaining x pass in the first 5 pass in the second member, and obtain 2x minus 2. X equal to 10 minus 2, 5. Then we can add the terms 2x minus x, that means x equal to 5. This is the solution of the first equation. You can try to solve the following equations. 2x plus 1 equal to 0. 10x plus 2 equal to 5x plus 1. 5x plus 7 equal to 5. Okay. Let's see this in the following lesson.